Now you just gotta scooch over,
I'm
though.
going to. I'm showing everybody my shirt. Don't do it! Don't do it! There's nobody here. There's nobody here.
Because they're probably like, they're not ever doing a video again.
I'm doing the dance. I'm doing the dance.
It's a birthday shirt!
It's a birthday shirt.
Good morning.
Hey, everybody!
Listen, sorry about yesterday. I know we got some emails and some messages and whatnot of people saying, how come you guys didn't do your video yesterday?
She was
We
too
just
drunk.
couldn't."
She was too drunk. We just couldn't get on. I'm
Fake
sorry.
news.
She was literally on the
That
ground.
was hashtag fake news.
She was on the ground. I couldn't pick her up, you guys. It's awful. The days where she has had too much rum, and I couldn't.
Lies. Those are all lies.
It was awful. It was awful.
Those
so,
are all lies.
I could not pick her up off the floor. So, sorry about that.
Hashtag fake news.
Sorry.
Lot going on today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, Kirsten Gillibrand finally DUNZO.
Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Somebody had some self-awareness, or somebody looked at her and said, girl, no.
Now we can all just get our ranch and move on with
I
our
know,
lives.
right? We don't even need to bypass her to get the ranch. We just go straight to the ranch.
We just go right to the ranch. She is no longer in the way of the ranch.
Got the ranch.
So did you watch her video? Like her
No.
Her video
No, I didn't.
announcing her exit from the race was
I didn't
so
watch it.
dumb.
Did she sing Lizzo?
No.
I flip my hair back, check my nails.
No, she did not sing Lizzo. But she did say, so she was like, I'm ending my campaign. This isn't the result that we wanted. And then she was like, and sometimes you just have to know, like, when it's time to quit, right?
Oh my God, you should have known that like 6 months ago, lady.
So she says that, but then she says, so I had to figure out, like, what's the best use of me in my community and in like the, national service. So she was like, so I've decided that my role is to unite and beat Trump. And I'm like, what does that mean? That's not a job.
Yeah.
Like, that's not, what is that? I don't know what that means. I don't even know.
Does that come with dental? Like, what is that?
I don't even know if she's going to be able to hold on to her Senate seat at this point.
Yeah.
She is so
she's such a
dumb.
She is such a disgrace.
It's bad.
Yeah.
So that was like news number one. But then, you guys, did you hear about this Lawrence O'Donnell
Okay,
stuff?
I had no idea that Lawrence O'Donnell even had a show. Like, I honestly didn't even know he was still working. Is he the one that screams?
He's the one that was mad about the hammer.
Yes!
Yes.
He's the one, because our executive
Let me
producer,
move this thing out of the way.
our executive producer will send us this, is it like a meme, like this little thing where he screams about, he is just such a diva. He's like a TV diva. And I had no idea that he was still on MSNBC, you guys. No clue. And I guess he has a show right after Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, I think that's how it works, because sometimes, like, at the very end of her show, apparently he'll join her, like, to preview his show, which is right
and
after.
they have to pretend to like each other. You know,
And
when
it's like a
hosts do
split
that.
screen.
Yeah, they have to, because you know how on Fox they do that, and they actually do like each other on Fox. Like on MSNBC, I think that those two have to pretend to like each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not last night, but the night before last night, he apparently reveals this bombshell to Rachel Maddow about Deutsche Bank's records on Donald Trump's finances. And he says, like, breathlessly, right? He's like, I have discovered through a single source with Deutsche Bank.
A single source.
That the only way...
Stop the hammering. Who's got a hammer?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Yes, it's the greatest. So great.
So he said the only way that Donald Trump was able to get business loans was because Russian oligarchs co-signed them. And this source from Deutsche Bank revealed this to Lawrence O'Donnell personally. So he's telling this to Rachel Maddow. Rachel Maddow's face, if you haven't seen the video, you got to go see it. It's on our website, chicksontheright.com. Her face, she literally was like, what?
Like, even I'm dumbfounded by this. Like, and I've been like, Russia, for like 3 years.
So she goes, what? And then she sits back and she's like, really?
Yeah.
And so he's like, yeah. And then he said, now I should say this is a big if true. Like, if this is true, and I mean it's a big if, which he's supposed to be a journalist.
Well,
so you don't
come on.
say stuff that is a big if.
I mean, can you even with these people? And you know, like their audience of 14 is just like,
right. So the audience is going crazy. So big if, and then he reports the same thing on his show. He's like, this is like amazing, huge news.
These people
right?
are so full of crap.
So what happens? Immediately, the Trump family is like,
what the hell?
That is false.
Oh my
and
God.
You need to issue an instantaneous retraction. So,
but see, here's the problem: is it's already out.
It's already out.
It's kind of like the false tweets, right? Where they're out and it spreads all over the place, and it's like putting toothpaste back into a tube. You can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it. They do this crap on purpose. The MSM does. God, I dislike them.
And they're literally proving Donald Trump's point.
Yes.
They're literally saying, you think we're fake news? Well, I'm going to one-up you and give more fake news.
Yeah, this is what they do.
So then, of course, Trump's family, the entire Trump organization made a huge stink about it. Last night, Lawrence O'Donnell had to retract everything. And so he put out a statement on Twitter.
At what time? Like
during his show, like at 10 o'clock or
Okay.
whatever. So he issues a statement on Twitter, which of course doesn't get nearly the attention.
Of course not. It's like
as his
toothpaste.
initial
It's the
tweet.
toothpaste back in the tube.
Yep.
Nobody cares.
And then he says the same thing at the end of Rachel Maddow's show. He repeats his statement, and then on his show, he repeats his statement again. And he basically said, you guys, I mean, it's ridiculous, because what he says... Oh, I don't have it in that post. But what he
used to see Rachel Maddow's face. She's like,
she's out of control. What he basically said is, I did not go through the rigorous standards.
oh my God.
That MSNBC has for reporting news.
Like they have any standards.
And he said, if I had gone through those standards, then I wouldn't have reported it because we didn't have it, sourced well enough
Oh my
or
God.
whatever.
MSNBC and CNN are the biggest freaking jokes at this point.
And he tries to excuse himself by saying, now, I did say, if true. I said, if true.
Heather said, Rachel Maddow, I hate that guy.
So he said, I did say if true. And then he said, so I apologize for not going through like all the standards, but I'm not saying that it's not true. That's what he said in his apology.
Okay, so
he was like, I'm only sorry for reporting it so soon, but I'm not sorry for speculating.
Of course he's not. Of course he's not sorry.
It's unbelievable.
None of these people are sorry. So Eric Trump suing.
Eric Trump, yeah. So he's so mad.
Suing.
So the apology and the retraction was not enough. So Eric Trump
Good.
tweeted,
I'm glad it's not enough.
Yeah. So he tweeted last night at like 8:30. This was before the retraction came. He said, this was a reckless attempt to slander our family and smear a great company. Apologies are not enough when the true intent was solely to damage and cause harm. As a company, we will be taking legal action.
Good.
This unethical behavior has to stop.
So he's going to sue Lawrence. He's going to sue him. I hope he sues him personally.
So. I tweeted at him this morning and I was like, please do it.
Sue the crap out of him. Sue him personally.
Because this has got to stop.
Oh my God.
This is out of control.
I mean, enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's just crazy.
And why are they playing into Donald Trump's hands this way? Donald Trump is constantly complaining about fake news. They continue to be fake and then wonder why they're called fake news.
They're like, I don't understand. We're such victims because we're called fake news. Seriously? How about you bite me? It's just unbelievable. Like, we
incredible.
all can't see it. This is exactly what they are. They try so hard to bring this family down. We were talking the other day on our show about how we're talking about age of presidential candidates.
Yeah.
And how, what the average age should be and what America thinks the average age should be for a presidential candidate. And how it's remarkable how Donald Trump has not aged more than he has in office over the past, 2.5, 3 years. It is. It's remarkable. Because if you look at Obama, you look at George W., they got really gray. Y'all notice how gray they got?
Really fast.
Really fast, because it's a super stressful job. And, I mean, listen, I venture to say that Trump has been through more hell in his 2.5 years than any of those guys went through in 8.
I mean,
So
wow.
he has taken so much of a beating in these past 2.5 years, and he's his orange is not gray. It's not. It's just
it's just kind of a lighter orange,
it's
really.
Maybe, yeah, like a slight
little
tangerine.
Right.
Yeah, it's not, but it is remarkable how he has just withstood the beatings. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it.
But everything that he complains about with the media
is right.
Is completely 100% right.
He is dead on,
proving it over and over and over again.
Yeah. So I hope that he wins. I hope that era Trump. I hope they win. I hope they go after him personally.
I hope that they don't consider the retraction enough. It's not enough.
It's not. At this point, it's unacceptable. And somebody has to learn a lesson here. The MSM has to start being held accountable for all this crap. It's just ridiculous. It's so dumb. Yeah. And if anybody out there is going into journalism as a career, I'm sorry. I'm serious. If my 9-year-old looks at me...
what are they teaching anymore?
That's the thing. They don't. If my 9-year-old looks at me and says, Mommy, I want to be a journalist, I would just be like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, maybe she would do it right.
I don't... But how can you do it right? Because you know that there are teachers, there are professors that are teaching them the wrong way to do it because they're all liberal and they indoctrinate the hell out of these kids. There's just no way. Yeah. It's all bad. It's all bad.
So those are the two big stories of the day.
Is there anything fun we're talking about today?
Oh, yeah. We're talking about all kinds of fun stuff today.
We're talking about a Botox thief.
2. There's this is apparently an epidemic. There are 2 different Botox thieves that we have to talk about. We have to talk about Kim Kardashian.
From California, my Texas.
Kim Kardashian's new Spanx line. It's not Spanx, obviously, but it's like that. And there's controversy.
Marianne's son is a journalism major. You're gonna have to let us know how he's doing.
Yeah, or what he's
learning.
Because damn,
holy cow.
We also have some Bernie audio to play.
Why do you gotta bring me into this?
Because you're dumb.
Shut up, horse shorts.
So we're going to do that. And then there's also scary stuff that Jordan Peterson wrote a blog post about crazy technology that's allowing people to take other people's voices and then make it sound like they're saying things that they never said. Yeah. Which is terrifying.
That completely freaks me out.
So we'll be talking about that too. Lots of good stuff on the show today. And if you haven't listened to our podcast from this week, it was really, really good. It was about feminism. It's the Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast, and you should subscribe to it at once.
I had a friend of mine from high school actually write me, and he was like, oh, it was so good. I really loved hearing about that. Yeah, a dude. So, and it's all about feminism. So don't think that just because it's about feminism that dudes can't listen to it too, because it's good.
We talk about boobs.
I think, lots of boob talk.
Lots of boob talk.
The guys will enjoy it too. So you should listen to it. I'm not just saying, I think it's one of our best ones so far.
Yeah.
So you guys
and it was the one that we were least prepared for.
Usually
we were like, what are we going to talk about?
Usually the way it works with us, when we go in completely unprepared, we're like, wow, that was actually pretty good. We did all right with that one. So, yeah.
And then at the very beginning of it and at the very end of it, there's snippets that we didn't know were being recorded.
Yeah, like outtakes.
So you can hear a little behind the scenes action too. Again, it's the Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube either, the Mock and Daisy Show is the channel that we put new videos on, not the Chicks on the Right channel.
That's where this stuff goes.
Yeah.
Is the Mock and Daisy Show. And then the Mock and Daisy Common Sense cast is our podcast.
Yes.
So
subscribe to everything.
Subscribe to all the things. Definitely do that. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.